Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nate, also known as Mewtwo Fan Nate, and welcome to the 8th week of the GBA, the Global Battle Association. So today, guys, we have a battle against the one and only Lord Envy. He is the coach of the San Diego Chimchargers. Of course, as always, I'm your coach of the York Noibats. And today, guys, we have a pretty cool team that we built. Shout out to my boy Hot Honcho for helping me build. And the team, pretty much the idea of it is to kind of wreck him with Terrakion. Terrakion is so good this week, so we're gonna have to really kind of hope that we can pull it off. He does have some threats. You guys can see the Lugia, the Giratina on his team. Those things are really scary. But pretty much the goal of this team is to Swords Dance with Decidueye and Baton Pass a Swords Dance into Terrakion, click Rock Polish, and win. So the main target of pretty much setting up Decidueye on is either the Keldeo or the Muck. We have a Cobra Berry, so we should be able to do it pretty freely. I'm assuming that the Keldeo is going to be like Choice Scarf, so that's why I think we'll be able to kind of set that up pretty easily. I think I'll leave a paste bin of my team in the description if you guys want to see that. Been kind of lately, I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling kind of burnt out. Been trying to, we got a lot of stuff coming up with the WBE. That's a really big draft league, and we also have the GBA kind of finishing out, plus all the streams and things like that that I've been working on Twitch. So a lot of stuff been going on, and it's a little stressful, but I'm trying to do my best here. So we're gonna get the game started. You guys can see that we're being challenged by Pokemon Trainer Envy, the one and only, the Lord Envy. I'm going to open up with Mewtwo, and he's going to lead off with the Diancie. Now, this is actually a physical Mewtwo with Bulk Up, and we actually do have the wrong ability. I was supposed to run on Nerve, but I kind of saw that the pressure activated, and I was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. But I'm not going to try to switch that like while we've already started, so... I'm going to click Earthquake, and he's going to switch out into Hack Snoop, the Giratina. That's not really good. I'm going to switch out here, and we're going to go out to Abuse because this thing doesn't really hurt Abused all that much. And he's going to pull a double, and he's going to go back out into the Diancie. And I think this is where he's going to try to set up his rocks. I think I'm just going to try to click up Hyper Voice because it does a good amount. Now, he actually makes a really good play here by not Mega Evolving, so he stays bulkier. So he can take the Hyper Voice pretty well. So I should have probably clicked Calm Mind there, knowing he was going to go for the Stealth Rocks. Because if we get a Calm Mind off, it kind of forces in the Empoleon, and then we can kind of like make plays based off of that. But... I decided that we're gonna go for Wish just in case, like he decided to click me with the move, like hit me with a move, or anything like that. So I figured he's gonna go out with something that beats my Sylveon. So I wanted a Wish, so that way whatever came in, we would just get back up to full after the Wish. So we go out to Skarmory, and he brings out this Lugia. So Lugia is really scary. I think here I just try to get up my rocks. And here he clicks Calm Mind, and that's not really that cool. Not at all. So I do get up my rocks, and unfortunately I don't have Whirlwind, I don't have Toxic, I have Taunt. The Taunt was more so for the Empoleon, so that way we can kind of prevent it from setting up rocks against me, or defogging, or anything like that. And then we would be able to kind of make plays based off of that. But he sets up to +2, and then we're going to click Taunt against him, and that pretty much stops him from setting up on me. What is kind of funny that I was really close to almost bringing a like Psych Up Pokemon, because I kind of figured he would bring this, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of too specific, like, too specific for the situation. But we're going to see Ironhead really does not do anything. I was kind of just hoping that he would just knock me out, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case on that first turn, so so now he's going to knock me out there, so that's really good. And unfortunately, I think he gets up back to full with the leftovers, so not really cool. So we're going to have to go out into It Me. And we do have Ice Punch. I'm kind of just hoping for freezes, because I think that's the only way I'm going to break through this thing. This thing is super scary. I misplayed this game like crazy. I don't think I would say I misplayed. I just think I under-prepped for Lugia. I think Taunt was definitely not enough in this situation. We needed to bring things like Toxic and Whirlwind and things like that, just to kind of stop. It's kind of crazy because I feel like every time that I do try to bring like Whirlwind or something like that, or Taunt, it's like I feel like I always just get hit with the move and they never set up on me. I never like prevent anything from actually happening. So I don't know. So he's gonna knock out the thingy, and he doesn't have his what's it called, the multi-scale. We're gonna go out into Gyarados. While it doesn't really, Gyarados actually lives a hit, and we're gonna be able to go for a Crunch at +1. So we can Mega Evolve, live any hit, and we go for a Dragon Dance, and then we'll outspeed him, and then we'll be able to get a +1 Crunch off, which should hurt quite a bit. We do have a little bit of bulk, so I knew that we could live this. We don't live it as well as I thought, but a +1 Gyarados honestly does destroy his team, as long as he doesn't hit us with any priority. So, or if he's Scarfed, if he has like a Scarfed Keldeo, which I do think he is gonna have, and he actually does switch that in here. So we're gonna go for the Crunch, and of course it resists that, so takes that pretty well. And we are gonna, I do want to confirm that he is choiced, so I kind of just leave this thing in, let it die to a Scald, and because I know that he's choiced into that, I know that I can actually go out into my Decidueye and click Swords Dance, and then go for the what's it called, the Baton Pass. So here he's gonna switch out, and I'm kind of confused as to why he goes back out into Lugia, because Lugia could kind of get punished with a Spirit Shackle. So I was a little confused as to why he went out into this, but I mean, it's Envy, so we don't have Spirit Shackle on this. We actually have just Roost and Leaf Blade. So I don't understand, like if a +2 Spirit Shackle from Decidueye, like I feel like that, like I don't know, man. I really don't know why he did that, but he is at +1. We're gonna Baton Pass a Swords Dance out into the Terrakion, and here I did some calcs. As long as he's not offensive, and I don't think he's like super offensive, I think he's more bulky, based off of a freaking Thunderbolt crit to Mewtwo, didn't really do that much, and it was at +2. I figured we could live. So here I just click Rock Polish, and now we're at +2 attack, +2 speed, and something's gonna die. Something's gonna die. It's not looking too good for us though, because he does have things with priority in the back. Like this thing could have had Aqua Jet. This thing, he also has Alolan Muck with Shadow Sneak potentially, so really not so good. But we are just gonna use the Z move because I kind of need to not miss. If I were to miss a move like a Stone Edge or something, that would have been really bad. So Continental Crush on that is definitely going to knock it out, because it's a +2 Terrakion and a Z move. So yeah, so he's going to sack that off, and he's going to bring out the Alolan Muck, which at this point in time, I actually don't have anything left on my team that could beat this, because he does have Shadow Sneak, and Shadow Sneak will be able to finish me off. And the rest of the things on my team don't really have anything to hit this thing with. So we only have Sylveon left, with Hyper Voice and a Decidueye with Leaf Blade. So it's looking like GG. GG, it's Envy. He is going to win 5-0 because there's really nothing that we can to do to this thing. You guys can see how little that does. Poison Jab, going to be a 2-KO on me pretty easily because it is a Muck and it's Stab and it hurts, you know? I think my biggest mistake this game was just under prepping for Lugia. I kind of saw Giratina as maybe more of a bigger threat, and I kind of prioritized that over Lugia, but it's whatever, man. It's Pokemon. You live and you learn, and you know, you move on, you move forward. But it's you know, what can I say? It was a fun game. Make sure you guys go over to Envy's side and check out his battle and give him the love too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of thing, and you hit the subscribe button, the like button, all that good stuff. I will be seeing you in the next game. I'll let this just play out. Peace.